My school used to go to foot park every year. And,
In the 50s.
It's like, hey, it never fails. Bro, it never fails.
It was horse and carriage. It wasn't football, it was horse and carriage.
The guys on there, the real horses.
You got to get the horses angry.
You got
bro, if I knew it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have come today.
No. We got a year of content. We can't get out.
I've been writing. I've had no one to use these jokes on. I was going to invite my mum on to get some of these jokes off, but you came back, so thank you.
No problem.
In year 9, I got permanently excluded for hitting a teacher.
What? You're moving mad.
But she was an op though. She was an op.
Yeah.
Wait, she.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I was a naughty kid. I was one of these kids with ADHD plus. Like, I was so disruptive. I had the premium version, yeah. The deluxe version, yeah. I didn't have the normal. No ad, straight ADHD, bro. No AD. So yeah, I was a proper disruptive kid, but I was like smart and I was a clown. Obviously, I'm still a clown now, but I was a clown. So for teachers, that's the worst combination. Like the smart kid.
Frustrating for them.
Exactly, yeah, because I'm quick with it. So yeah, like every teacher was my worst enemy. I was every teacher's worst enemy, basically. If it was Mr. Snape, then I was Harry Potter. If it was Mr. Xavier, I was Magneto. If it was Miss Trunchbull, then I was Matilda, exactly. Yeah.
Miss Honey.
No, Miss Honey's a good one. Miss Honey's a good one, yeah. And there were a couple Miss Honeys in the thing as well, yeah. There were a couple honeys in the teachers, like. But yeah, so like every teacher hated me, but no teacher hated me more than my humanities teacher, Miss Martian. She was my... Yeah, exactly, yeah. She proper hated me. She used to tell me before I get into class, look, if you're going to bring the circus to class today, make sure you do it in the first 5 minutes so I can kick you out early and get on with my lesson. She knew the routine, she knows. She's like, we both know you're not ending the class inside, so let's just get over and done with it early, yeah. But yeah, because her name was Miss Martian, I used to like bust them kind of space jokes. So like when she gets up in my face, I'll be like, give me space, like leave me alone, give me space. She was never impressed. And the maddest thing is, like, this was a mixed ability class, so sometimes the jokes weren't hitting. It was exactly. Yeah, it was like this room basically. Like, some of the jokes weren't hitting. You have those people that are really smart, some people that are not so smart, sort of thing. So yeah, I used to be like to her like, are you still with Mr. Armstrong, Mrs. Marshall? And she didn't even get the punchline. She didn't even get the punchline, but she just used to be like, don't call me Mrs. Don't call me Mrs. Marshall. She was divorced. She got a divorce earlier, so she was vexed about people calling her Mrs.
It's Miss.
So yeah, then I used to apologize. I used to be like, okay, I apologize. I apologize. You can see the mixed ability. That's the mixed ability class.
Apollo fair.
So yeah, I'll be cooking in her classroom, but I remember one day she came to me and she was like, oh yeah, keep telling jokes, work on your delivery, and you can tell it to your cellmate when you end up as another person in prison, like the rest of your peers.
Whoa. That's anti-black.
Anti-black.
That's crazy.
Like the rest of your peers. And everybody in the class is shocked. Everybody's mouth is open. Like, yo, did she really say that? I look at the rest of my peers, my actual peers, I'm like, Fatima, are you planning to go to jail? Like, Jane, are you planning to go to jail? Because I'm not. I'm looking at my actual peers, like, are you guys planning to go to jail? So then, like, all the classes are like, nah, like, she actually cooked you there. And then my best friend, I had a best friend called Mahmood in the class, and he's just laughing. So then, again, my ADHD plus, one of the symptoms is just anger. Like, so I just swing on this Mahmood guy. I just end up swinging on him. Then we end up getting into like some mad fight in the middle of the humanities class. So then she tries to get in the middle and stop the fight. And then I end up punching her in the arm. As soon as I punched her, like, everybody stopped. I stopped, Mahmood stopped, the class stopped, she stopped. And I swear, she looked at me, I looked at her, she smirked. She knew, she knew what it is. She's like, I got you. Yeah, exactly. She smirked and then she just fell to the floor, holding her belly for some reason. And she's just like, oh my God. I got excluded straight away. Like,
she died.
They took me out of the class, excluded straight away. And I'm thinking, you know what, cool. I've done this before. I've been excluded. Like violence, fighting is like 3-4 days. Homes under the hammer, antique roadshow, like bargain hunt. Exactly. All that stuff that we don't get to watch. That's me for the next few days. But then I get a letter to my house saying like, no, you've been permanently excluded because you attacked a teacher. So then they send you, when you get permanently excluded, they send you to like some exclusion center or something like Peru, innit? Like a Peru.
Yeah.
So then I go there, first day, it's like chaotic, bro. Like just bare hood guys, bare guys that like are just like proper struggling.
Yeah.
So then the first thing somebody comes up to me is like, yeah, me, you, blow for blow at lunchtime. I don't know what blow for blow is. So I ask another guy, like, what's blow for blow? And they're like, yeah, you just punch each other in round. I'm thinking turns. First person to die loses, basically.
To be fair, you've had experience
With what?
punching people in the arm.
True.
That's what I was thinking of. So yeah, like I go home and I'm like to my mom, like, look, mom, like I can't go back to this center. Like it's chaotic. I should not be there. Like I'm smart. My mom's like, look, I know you had AGHG, but why did you punch? Why did you punch the teacher? Like, and I was like, mom, look, I've never been a violent kid. Like I know I've been disruptive, but I've never been violent. Like I did not punch her. Like I was fighting with my friend and she got involved. So she was like, okay, cool, we're gonna appeal it. So then she goes to appeal it. She had to do this whole like review and everything. Next thing you know, we get a letter saying like, yeah, you've been... Well, they told everybody in the class they had to write a statement to see what actually happened in the class. Yeah. I get on the phone to my boy Mahmood immediately. I'm like, look, like obviously we had squashed the beef. I'm like, look, just make sure, like intimidate the witnesses basically. Like tell everybody in the class to just tell the truth basically. Like we were fighting and I hit her back.
Lighting, just be
Exactly,
honest,
yeah, just be honest. I was like, just make sure like everybody's honest. So then, yeah, they got like 25 statements and everybody basically wrote like, yeah, I was fighting with Mahmood and then she kind of got involved. So then I come back into... They're like, yeah, you can return to school. And I'm getting ready to return. I've had like 7 days out. I've wrote bare jokes. I'm thinking, when I see Miss Martian, she's getting cooked. Like, I had like Fantastic Four material, Star Trek material. I had it all. I was ready to go. But then I get back to class and they're like, yeah, actually her contract got terminated because she lied in her statement. And she tried to get you kicked out, yeah. And apparently she said something like, yeah, students like him should not be in school. Like he's disruptive and he's got no prospects, so he shouldn't be in school.
I agree with that one, but...
So yeah, then she was gone, and I'm there vexed like, oh, where do all of these jokes go to? Yeah. Until the new teacher started, Mr. Moon started. I don't even have to. I just got to change a couple words. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Same genre.
This is Tim from Pastor Meerkat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay. Today is the 26th of May, Sunday. It is 8:13. The last time... This is Pastor Meerkat, episode 30, a very special episode. So I was going to start one way, then I decided to start another way.
Cool.
This episode is sponsored by Hera. Shout out to Hera.
Hera.
Today is the 26th of May. It's 8:13. I'm here with Pedro, Manny's. Sorry, I'm trying to think about how to process it in my head. Sheikh, E-Man, and the guy that we have never seen on camera. We've only seen him in animated form. The prettiest version of us all, the prettiest meerkat out here, Fabian.
Welcome back.
And then you like that.
Why did you choose to sit next to me today?
So that you could be his foil.
Why, man?
Why not,
I hate
man?
when you're next to me.
You got a fresh trim.
I don't even like, look, don't do that. Don't do that. You trying to gas me up. You got a fresh trim, but I still look better than you.
No. Mine's not even as fresh as yours, fam.
I don't even like looking into your eyes, man.
I do.
I get lost. I get lost, man.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Had some responsibilities,
Okay.
priorities to deal with. So I have a little boy now. Thank you.
Bouncing baby boy.
Sergio. But yeah, I got a little boy now. So yeah, man, he's been taking up my time.
As he should.
As he should, yeah. So like I said, my responsibility and priority to be a father now. So it's some more important things in life.
Yeah. I love that for you.
Love that for you, man.
The guys want to ask a question. How old is he now?
He is 7 months.
And how many kick-ups can he do?
It's still more than E, man.
Shake. Why are you laughing so much? I don't understand.
No, Project Theory ain't started yet, but soon come. Soon come. And you know what's funny? Yeah, I always see a tweet on Twitter about some girl had a class and how she knew that football was going a bit too far. That she saw.
A
shoving. I used to bust about that. But now I'm one of them guys.
It's so mad.
It's so mad. Yeah.
I saw he was born on the 14th.
He was born on the 14th.
Oh,
so it
no
just made
way.
sense. So it made sense. It just made sense.
Basically, Thierry Henry.
He was a really good player for us.
Imagine like Kobe Bryant.
Jordan was born on the 23rd.
I remember we were watching football one time and Neymar takes on 2 players and shakes like, isn't that a double dribble?
Isn't that a double dribble, man?
So I had to run that joke back. That joke is so fucking funny. Or that time when you saw Rooney score outside the box and like, 3 points. 3 points.
Why did you only put one?
Those are some of my best fucking jokes. That's my best material. Oh my God. But yeah, man, welcome back, man. Welcome back.
I'm happy to be back, man. Like, the recording process and obviously just being with the lads is the best part of the.
I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest.
Get their hair stand up. No,
I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it, man. I don't look into my eyes when you're talking to me, man. Please. Have you missed us? Be honest.
Oh yeah.
Who did you miss the least?
Who did you miss the least?
Yeah.
Outside of E-Man.
Yeah,
No one the least, but honestly, I did miss the man. Like I said, recording part of this whole project is the best part. So I have missed recording with the man. That's where obviously the jokes fly, the banters fly, and so yeah, it's the best part.
You sound PR trained when you're on.
That's how Fernandez talks.
He's about to say it's all about the 3 points.
It's all about the team. I'm here for the team. Fuck you, man.
As long as the fans enjoyed it and the fans are happy, it's all about the people.
I'm going to see more of you. That's what the fans are going to want to know.
Yeah, you're more of your beautiful face.
As much as possible. Obviously, things have kind of died down a bit. Obviously, not died down to being a dad and having priorities, but things have died down a bit now. Got into a bit of a routine, so yeah, hopefully get to see a bit more of me now, man.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't know if I believe you again. If I check my phone now,
Yeah, guys.
when's the last time Fabs text any of you?
Yesterday.
Today
today,
actually. He said,
actually.
what's the address?
What do you guys record?
Last question. What's the best part about being a dad?
There's too many things, man. Honestly, there's too many things.
Give us 3. Give us 3.
And after, give us the name of your PR trainer, because
The best part, just seeing them smile every day. Seeing them smile.
I'm going out after this. I don't want to smudge my makeup.
No, honestly, just seeing me smile every day. Like, I work in a school, so I don't get to see him like obviously during the day. But when it's like weekends and half term now, I get to enjoy the most part.
Deadbeat. Sorry. I thought you said deadbeat. I thought you said you were deadbeat. Sorry.
I gotta provide, man.
Do you ever just pick him up and just cry?
Not cry, but even now, like sometimes it's like I can't even believe I'm a dad. Like,
Yeah.
it's still.
Your son's got blue eyes, yeah? So when you're both looking at each other, what happens?
What's happening there?
It's like
getting lost?
It's like when
Do you know
Goku and
Dragon Ball Z?
Sanshiro, It goes on for the whole episode. Yeah.
It's a stalemate.
I'm there watching like, wow, this is incredible. This is crazy.
Ryu and Ken both doing Hadouken.
You should have said Vegeta and Cell just because of the colours and blue and green.
I like that.
You've been reading my joke.
Vegeta got battered by Cell.
He did as well. He did.
Tim was disappointed. It took you way too long.
Sorry, Tim, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, if you're disappointed, come on mic next time.
This is the second episode you said that he's dunking on you.
Oh yeah, we asked the fans if they missed.
Every episode, I'm coming for you.
We asked the fans if they missed Tim, and no one commented. Yeah, no one commented.
You know, the thing is, big up the people that were asking where I was, man, as well. Appreciate that.
That was me on all my burners, man. I just wanted you back.
All your burners, man. Put out the box too.
Now, I always say, look, you play a crucial role because although your stories are shit, your face is better than our faces. So, like, that's gonna help.
My
Like,
stories aren't shit. They're just like really long.
okay, yeah.
And that,
yeah.
no, they in turn makes them shit. But if once you condense them and compress, once you compress them, they make this sound a bit
That was the
better.
wildest backhanding compliment.
Wow.
Yeah, your face is needed for marketing.
It is needed for marketing, honestly. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I feel
You
wrong
can do
things.
something that.
And you haven't got a trim in 2 weeks.
He's got a trim.
I stop doing that. Stop doing that,
It's
man.
dead because right now that camera's on both of you. And people have their hand on there. And they're screen like that. They got A4 paper on your side.
And be someone had the audacity to say he's got nice eyes. Sit next to him.
Why you saying that? What are you saying that?
I told you, bro.
You got nice eyes. You do actually do have nice eyes.
Thank
but
you, man.
when you're next to Fabian,
Yeah,
no
you
one's
look
looking.
you look like a prick. Honestly, you look horrible. Absolutely horrible. Distasteful. Anyway, this week we had the London podcast show.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Shout out to them. That was really, really good. We got to speak twice, and that was really, really good. I wanted to speak to you guys about getting noticed, man. Like, something happened to me on the day. Well, obviously on the day, it was a podcast show, so bare people came up to us, like, oh yeah, we rate your podcast, we love you. And then even outside of that, like, just bare networking, so bare explaining what we do and like who we are and whatever. So we had I felt like I had repeated myself bare times by the end of the second day. I think it was the second day. I decided to go Westfield after to like buy something from Zara for Tim Stagg that he's not allowed to attend.
Stop saying this.
Sorry. So it's not your sag. Sorry. Is it not your sag?
The Afro-Nation one.
No, as in like tomorrow. Oh. Sorry, I want to hear where this is going before.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You're just shouting.
So yeah, I went to Westfield, and obviously since this year, since like the viral stories, I cannot go out without getting noticed. Like, and then there's two types of people that notice you. There's one where they come up to you and they show you like that, oh yeah, I love your pod.
Yeah.
And then there's the other ones where some hench guy. I'm in Zara, so I've gone to Zara to buy something. Some hench guy walks past me, and then like I see him, he sees me, and then I know that he's seen me and he's recognized me because as soon as he's looked at me, he smiled. Guys don't smile at you like that.
Let's check him in the heart.
Exactly.
That's what you're funny.
So yeah, he smiled. So I know what's going through his head. He's thinking, I've seen this guy. Like he's seen my face. He's like, oh shit, that's the guy with the stories. And then he's remembered a line that I've said in one of my stories.
That made him
and it
laugh.
made him laugh. Yeah. So then I walk past him and he's walking down the escalators. I'm walking up. So I walk past him and as I'm walking past him, he goes. He goes like that. But I'm just like, yeah, cool. He's gonna be one of those ones that don't come up to you, just laugh. Like he's gonna go tell his friends, like, oh yeah, I saw that Meerkat guy.
Yeah.
So then I'm just browsing in Zara. Next thing you know, this guy's just behind me. Like I'm checking like the cardigans, the crochet shirt. And this guy's just behind me checking something out. And I'm thinking, is this guy following me? Because it's like I keep looking back at him, he's smiling.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, you know what? Like I wasn't in the mood to talk. Like sometimes I'm in the mood to talk. I'm in the mood to show love. Like, yeah, you cool. But because I'd done so much talking that day, I wasn't in the mood. So I'm just trying to avoid him. This guy's just following me around. And stuff. I know he's following me, bro. He's got his Zara bag already. Like you're gone. I'm shopping. You're shopping. Exactly. You're done. Exactly. I go to the blouses. I go to look at blouses just to get away from I'm like, I can't be asking this guy. Let's just leave me alone. I go look at blouses, bro. The guy's still following me around. And then I just go up to him. I'm like, bro, what? And he's like, oh yeah, you got the stories, innit? And I'm like, yeah, I have the stories. But yeah, I just wanted to know what you guys think about getting noticed. How
Did
you
you lips at the end of that?
he's just like, yeah, we're funny, man. I rate your thing. Like,
Do you know? Remember we went out to Drum Shed.
Yeah.
We went to Drum Shed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Drum Shed. That's a recent.
Yeah, it was recent. It was a vibe. Yeah. This girl walks up to me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I recognize you from somewhere." Like she's just like, "Oh my gosh, where is it? Where do I recognize you from?"
Exactly what
That's what I thought. I thought she was just playing up.
Yeah.
Then she saw Dej and she's like, "Oh, that's where I recognize you from." I was like, nah. That was a piss take, man. But yeah, other than that, yeah, we do get recognised more frequently now, to be fair. Yeah. Now we're doing the real life
thing,
the face to the
animation, yeah.
I think I get recognised most with Shake.
Shake gets recognised
because he's
the second most, I think.
Because he's the only white person in PTM.
Yeah, it's true.
I was in the gym a couple of weeks ago. I was doing pull-ups.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm trying to get ready for the summer.
Yeah, for Tim Stagg.
For Tim Stagg.
Oh, the supported pull-ups thing.
So let me tell you. So I was doing normal pull-ups.
Don't
just shut up.
Okay, sorry. When he pulls out the strap,
that's when we know you're a killer.
I was doing bodyweight pull-ups. 3 sets are 10. And then I'm trying to go into failure, so I go and get the bands afterwards, innit? So I can go maximize
bands and make her dance.
I'm doing the bands and going up, and a guy comes through and he goes like, "Yo,
you done that as well?"
Spider-Man.
No, put the safety on. Put the safety,
He's like, "Yo, you're that brother from the pod, then?" I was like, yeah, I love, appreciate it. He goes, "You gonna tell that story on the pod?" And I'm like, I'm like, don't watch that.
I knew you are telling that story on the pod.
He was right.
Yeah, it's calm. To be fair, the funny one was actually at the pod show when the guy comes. He's like, "Man, them."
Oh yeah, he didn't even want to say anything. He just bare smiling.
I was so shocked at the beginning.
Do you know one thing I hate? I hate when people come up to me and I don't know who they are. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I was looking at him. I looked at his name tag. I was like, bro, I actually don't know this guy. No way. He's like, man, them. You man are doing your thing, man.
Yeah, because it was like 5 minutes into the introduction where he actually told us, you don't know me, I don't know you. I just like your pod.
I thought he went to your school.
I thought he went to your school.
He's like random, and then he takes pictures of us, and then he's like, "You man don't know what you just did. I'm up now.
Yeah,
I'm up." He's like, "I can get any girl." He's a young boy. He's like, "I can get any girl I want." Like, you man, thank you, man. You man blessed me today.
I love that, man.
Yeah,
that's actually.
There was one time football. Yeah, we're getting battered like 4-0, 5-0. It's like 60 minutes. And one of the guys next to me, some hench black guy, he goes, "You man are the man from Shits and Gigs, innit?" Like, you man Shits and Giggles, innit? I was like, "Fuck off, you prick, man. Like, you dickhead."
And on that note, I'm going to the Shits and Gigs. Enjoy.
Yo, it's Vish from Pastor Meerkat. This episode is sponsored by Hera. Boom, bow.
Yeah, okay, we've got Vish with us now. Hey, Vish.
Hello.
Pedro and E-Man have gone to support Shits and Gigs at their show. They sold out the O2.
Cold.
Big man.
Cold. Big them up.
Podcast is selling out the O2. And I actually did some research about because I've never even seen a non-black podcast or any podcast do anything like that before. So I was thinking, do they do that? Like, do podcasts do that? And they do.
Oh, is it? What, O2?
Yeah, well, like in America, bears of them do major, big arenas. Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought all pods were doing like smaller sort of shows, and it'll be interesting to see what it's like. MJ says podcasters are the new rappers.
What?
In terms of
like
as in being popping.
As in like popping and then taking the listener, like capturing listeners. Because captivating an audience, exactly, And I think it is directly rivaled because like if you're listening to a pod on Spotify, if you're listening to a pod in gym, then you're not listening to music. If you're listening to a pod in your car.
Yeah.
And because of the frequencies of drops, like you feel like you're on a journey.
On a journey, exactly. So,
and I feel like music videos are dying out as well.
Yeah.
So like that was a big thing growing up in the early 90s, 2000s.
80s.
Like you was always looking.
I'm
missing jokes.
We can load these up.
I mean, like, I fucking miss the old jokes, you know. There's so many, it's such a wide...
There's a big catalog.
Big catalog.
Do we go AD or BC?
Yeah, but God, Manny, so you were saying.
No, but I'm saying, growing up, you should look forward to like that Michael Jackson video, or even that 50 Cent video,
or Mace.
Do you know what I mean? Like now, I can't remember the last music video. Most music videos, I've got a TikTok that I've seen, like a timer or something. Yeah, a dance.
Yeah.
But how many times have you actually watched a full music video of an artist? So
But even on a normal basis now, I'd rather listen to a pod.
Same.
that music,
music,
the quality's down.
That's true.
I'm totally with you. Like I find myself more and more listening to pods, like more, especially after this rap beef. Like my whole gym sessions have just been me listening to different pods on
their
take on the beef.
Especially when you have like one topic,
and then you just
you see different pods. Then you just know certain pods, they just like
they
have that sort of the way they dissect it. It's just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I'm quite stubborn though. I don't really listen to pods.
Same.
Because I feel like I don't. No, I feel like I don't like taking too many other people's opinion on something. And I feel like a lot of people's opinion is probably arrogant, if I'm honest.
It is arrogant. It is arrogance. Yeah. No, I like it. I like hearing people's opinions, but I don't really listen to pods like that. But this past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, I found myself like, actually, I do like some pods sort of thing. And for some reason, they're helping the gym sessions go quicker when we're training for Tim's stag that he can't come on.
What's your lot's favourite pods? Mine's Filthy Fellas.
Oh yeah, you're a football guy.
I started watching at the gym, like, and that's got visuals as well. So like some of these with visuals, and now the time pass is sick. Same with shits and gigs.
Yeah. I like Brilliant Idiots now.
Okay.
Brilliant Idiots is like only in the last month where I've been like, yo, like I was listening to that, then their take on the beef. I like them because they're like us, where they talk about something, but it's they just so satire, so funny. Because like obviously Charlamagne's a clown and he's a comedian as well. So yeah, there was some of the jokes they were cracking on there. I was like proper laughing. I was like, yo, this is banter. Yeah.
You listen to pods?
Yeah, I listen to bare pods. Obviously, like BTM's the best pod. I like listening to BTM.
PR, it's a PR response, man.
Yeah, I know. But if
Phoebe would have given a better answer than that.
If I'm not listening to Pastor Meerkat, then it depends. I've got a few pods. I listen to different pods for different reasons. So there's one I listen to for like.
He's gonna start sharing intellectual.
There's this pod called Modern Wisdom.
He said it as well.
Modern Wisdom.
I said he's gonna say something.
And it just brings like their psychological like analysis around modern problems.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's like proper interesting. But then obviously I listen to like Joe Budden podcasts for like all the ratchet hood stuff or stuff music culture. So man, those are probably what I'm listening to. But I like to just try a new pod once in a while. If someone recommends me a pod, I'll give it a listen, and if it's good, then I might stick around for a few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet. Fabs?
Same. Filthy Fellas. 90s Baby.
Yeah.
Aren't you 80s?
Are you 70s? 70s show.
You know he's lining it up as well.
Missed these, man.
Big up 90s Baby, but I should have left you out for that one. Free Shots. Still listen to Free Shots.
You like the OG, you like the original guys.
Yeah, the original guys,
They're your age mates though.
You know what I'm
He keeps doing it.
I love the age genre. You can say anything. You can get into it. Oh my days. You know what I was thinking about this the past few days? Like I had a tweet, like a viral tweet a year ago, where I just asked a question on the timeline, like, do you guys remember primary school songs?
Slaps.
Did you guys used to sing in primary?
Yeah.
Primary school songs, like in
Songs,
assembly.
assembly.
I do
I
remember
don't
some.
Give me
remember them.
peace in my heart, keep me dancing. Give me peace in my heart, I pray.
Yeah, I do remember that one.
I don't remember
The
that.
light song. There was a light song.
What songs did they have in the schools
No,
now? They're not schools
I
now.
thought you were trying to make an old joke.
No.
No, but I'm secondary school, innit? They don't do
that,
Yeah, that's a primary school thing. But
Oh yeah.
if you don't remember, he's got the whole
World in his hands, he's got the whole world. You don't remember that?
Bro, I don't remember.
Did they not play that in Nigeria?
Oh yeah, you did go primary school in Nigeria, though, innit? So why are you pretending like you know?
The thing is, like, you didn't even have seats. You was doing that on the floor, like cross.
Yeah, until you get to year
yeah,
6.
yeah.
When you get to
Yeah,
year
on
6,
the benches.
you're on
Oh,
the
yeah,
bench.
yeah,
on the
yeah,
bench.
yeah.
Yeah. And that used to feel like a privilege.
You should look down at everyone else.
Yeah, no back support on those benches.
I remember, was it around Christmas time? There was a time, where you had the orange and you had the sweets and the candles.
Hanukkah.
No.
Orange.
Oranges
You
and
had the orange, and you had a foil thing, and then you had a candle on it.
You were jogging from early, man.
I thought they smoked crack.
You were jogging from early, man.
Imagine you got the foot on the pipe. The pipe, yeah. Light on the with the candle. Light with the light, yeah. The orange,
Yeah, the sweets. Hey, someone out there knows what I'm talking about. So shout. Hey,
Drug addicts.
put it out there. You know what I'm talking about.
you got the foil in the pipe.
Stop shooting.
Why is your trigger finger? Yeah.
That
Trigger finger's on it.
the crack game.
The orange sweets and the candle.
No,
Orange sweets and the candle.
Yeah, it was orange, and then it was an orange, and then like it was cut, but you put a candle in the orange, and then you had some sticks and you had some sweets in it. I can't remember what it was for, bro.
And then you'd light it up and smoke.
Bro, listen, like, hey, someone put it in the comments, like, because like it's a thing, bro. It was like a St. James. It was like a Catholic primary school. So,
You went to Catholic primary school?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Snowfall.
It's called crack. That's what it's called. It's called crack. You crack in school, bro.
You were like, finally.
He spread you on toast. He spread you on toast, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Melly, man. That's Melly. That's Melly's origin story.
How did you find going to a Catholic school, being growing up Muslim?
Yeah, man, it's different, isn't it? Because it was conflicting, but obviously at that time when you went there, my parents were like quite new in it, so like it was close
local
by,
school.
So
Yeah.
you didn't really have influence over that.
Yeah.
But then I remember sometimes in parenting, you as a kid you come home and you start doing stuff and it conflicts with
The belief.
like your beliefs.
Yeah.
Could you give any examples?
I can't remember any of it, but like there was a few times. That happened.
There was one slapping song. What was it? Silent night. I can't do it,
But
man.
that's a Christmas song. That's a Christmas song.
That's a slapping song,
Everybody
man.
knows Silent Night, bro. Do you guys remember Parents' Evening?
Yeah.
The worst day of the month.
Bro, I was so naughty, that because they sent a letter to your house. So like when obviously they announced in assembly like, we're gonna have Parents' Evening in 2 weeks. I'm on red alert. That's it. DEFCON 5, bro. As soon as every single time I get home, the first thing I go to do is check if there's any letters on the table.
Yeah.
And I start, when you're trying to rip through the letters, but you're not trying to open it, but you're trying to rip through it.
You got to get that steam in the kettle.
What? That's crack again, is that crack? You come back to the crack. Man, we're going to boil this.
The elastic thing in the thing.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
There is a way to like fold it where you get a ruler and you just go shh.
Oh, and then you separate the powder.
And then you cut it. And then you step on it.
Then you line up.
You got some paracetamol, you start crushing that.
No, but I know what you're talking about. There's a way to the Ozark. Yeah, I used to like try to get the letters, and then my actual plan was, I don't know if I ever succeeded, but my actual plan was to get the letter and then just hide it. Like, so
they
never know that Parents Evening was going to come. Yeah, like that was my actual plan, but I don't think I ever succeeded because I just knew, like, Parents Evening, I'm getting in trouble. And I was tactical as well. I was like, when Parents Evening was coming up, or a trip was coming up, I used to start behaving. That's what my ADHD plus, I used to suppress it. I used to take a double dose.
You would have subscribed that, Bob.
Exactly. Parents Evening was an absolute man. I got beats in Parents Evening one time.
Yeah, not
in front of like, did the other kids.
I got one as well.
This was just my teacher, like my Turkish teacher called Mr. Erhart or something like that. But it was only in front of him. It was like the Parents Evening was in the classroom, so we only went into the classroom.
What do you say?
So we're in the hall where everyone's there.
So basically, like, again, this was another one of my biggest ops. Year 4, this was year 4. And then, like, I was just bare naughty in his class, and he's one of these strict, traditional, like, Turkish men, like, had a very, very strong accent, so we used to clash so much, like, he hated me. Parents Evening comes, and he always used to threaten me saying, like, Parents Evening, I'm going to tell your mum everything, like, even the stuff that you haven't done, I'm gonna lie and get you in more trouble because of what you've done. And then my mum comes to Parents Evening, and then he delivered on what he said. He was basically saying, he's like, I have a notepad for this particular student, and I write down every single thing he does, so you can see the kind of things he says, how he speaks, what he does, his whole behavior.
That's crazy.
My mum went ballistic.
It was in his head. He went home.
Yeah. Notes back. He didn't have time to take in the class. He took the notes at home, bro. So then we get into the thing, and then my mum just starts hitting me, like she'd proper beating me in front of him, and I'm like proper screaming, and she's like, "You're so bad," and he's just like, yes, JES, just. He was even like, "Yeah, this is crazy what you're doing." He's like, "Yes, this is just. We do this in Turkey, in Istanbul." 100% he supports Galatasaray. 100%. He throws flares, that guy. 100% throws flares. He's the reason they got the gate, bro.
Barbed wire in front of the pitch.
To be saying he didn't even call social services.
Bro,
he was like, he deserved it.
It was a spec that he was like a ref, bro.
That happened to me. I don't think it was Parents Evening though, but it was in secondary school. And in my secondary school, there was only a few black kids. Majority of it was white and a few Asians. But me and this other black kid, his name was Chesney. For whatever reason, we should just always be at it. And I think my teacher, she'd had enough. And she called both of us in for a meeting and both our parents in as well. So his mom and my mom came in. Yeah. My dad was like, "Nah, this is your small boys. I'm not coming involved."
Not coming in.
Mom handled that. I can't remember like how it went, but I just remember when we was getting told off and when like our mums was hearing the thing was getting up to in school. I think it was fighting and throwing shit at each other. Both our parents were hitting us under the table. But we had to try to hold it down so that they didn't know, because we knew if the teacher knew our parents are beating us, they're gonna get in trouble. And I'm gonna get more beats after that. So I'm there looking at Chesney like, bro, just don't say nothing, don't just hold it down. Bro, it was scary because I was thinking, yo, man, parents Evening, it's a mad thing.
It's mad now because I'm on the other side now.
So
I get to see.
You set up the kids.
But I do that though.
What you do? What you go hard? You tell them.
I do. Just Parents Evening is coming up, you know. Like
you tell them.
I'll be Especially it's even better when they don't know, when they haven't found out yet, or the letters are gone home, they're not found out yet.
And they're misbehaving.
They're misbehaving. I was like, it's all right. Parents Evening's in 2 weeks. Oh, sir, man. Like, hello. Are you going to tell my mum what? Yes, I'm going to tell your mum. It's a lie. It's a lie to another adult. No, I'm not going to do it.
But some of the teachers were like that though. Like some of the teachers we're
safe.
They wouldn't say what I'm really doing in your class. Like, I'm thinking they're gonna be bad, and then they'll go to me after, be like, "You see what I did for you? Like, don't be naughty." I go straight back to you. Back on that. I'm like, that's you're a fool, bro. You ain't got another Parents Evening for another year, bro. I'm out here, bro.
You got to play the sympathy card, and you'll be like,
I was gonna say, as a teacher, do you lot get marked on like kids in Parents Evening? So you kind of like see like ticket wardens, and they got to give a number of tickets to meet their quota per day. Do you have to do anything like that?
He's basically saying, do you earn commission?
Do you earn commission by basically
on Parents
patterning kids?
No, not really, nah. Because really and truly, if a kid's messing around, you're meant to have those phone calls home and had those meetings prior anyway.
So it shouldn't be a shock.
It shouldn't be a shock.
Yeah.
But the worst thing is, it's the ones that you want to see at parents' evening, they don't even come.
They don't come.
So either they do what you done, where they get the letter, or whatever, or they just don't tell their parents.
I thought there would be no way they could do that now because they got teachers, they got parents emails.
They'll DM them on Instagram.
You got to hack, got a whole new advantage, bro. 100%.
But I remember my parents didn't come a lot because they were both working. Like they had the shop. But then my sister will come and it'll be worse because then she'll be blackmailing me. She'll come and then she'll be like, I'll tell mom and dad. So I'll be her, like, I'll be doing all of her shit for her, man.
For the next 3 years.
Dead, bro.
That is insane, bro. Yeah. Parents' evening was a crazy thing. And trips as well. I used to do the same thing for trips where I would behave. Like, you know, that they had the end of the year, like Fort Park. And they used to hold that against students. They used to be like, look, if you guys... If you misbehave, like you're not coming
on a trip.
So then I would like 4 weeks before. That's my period where I'm just like, this my 4 weeks.
Shout out for Nation Prep, man.
I hate it, right? I didn't care if it was.
What, you didn't care if you were going Fort Park?
No,
with everyone.
I was looking for excuses.
Even if you weren't going on the ride, you just wouldn't go.
No.
Come on,
that's scary. You wanted to be there. But
same.
On the ride.
I want the coach journey was fun. The journey,
that
was fun.
Coach journey seemed like it was like 4 hours.
When you're a kid,
you put it on Google Maps, you're like, bro, this is it. I felt like it was 4 hours.
Yeah, it was fun.
I used to hate it as well. Like year 7, 8, I couldn't meet the criteria for the rides. Year 9, lit.
Shut up.
I'll get this mic. I'll put all of you, bro.
There are a couple rides in Fort Park that you can't go on. Them bumper cars, you've never smelled them bumper cars.
But I remember, like, obviously my school used to go to Fort Park every year. And,
in the 50s.
It's like, it never fails. Bro, it never fails.
It was horse and carriage. It wasn't football, it was horse and carriage.
I've never seen the real horses.
The guys on there had the real horses.
You got to get the horses angry.
You got them.
Bro, if I knew it was going to be like someone to come today.
No. We got a year of content. We can't get out.
I've been writing. I've had no one to use these jokes on. I was going to invite my mum on to get some of these jokes off, but you came back. So thank
you. Trotting. But yeah, we used to go to Fort Park every year. And I wasn't a bad kid. Obviously, you had your little cheeky moments or whatever, but I wasn't a bad kid like that.
Yeah.
Until one guy, like it was like 2-3 weeks until Fort Park. Obviously, everyone got their permission slip signed and whatnot.
Slips.
Yeah, permission slip signed, and everyone's saying, yeah, we're going to go on this ride, that ride, whatever. And some boy was instigating a fight with me. Because he got told that he weren't allowed to go.
He was going to
sabotaging very bad.
I need somebody to hang out with.
Them times as well, you still had to come to school. So he would have still had to come to school with all the rest of the bad grades. And they would have to do lessons or probably in the IT lessons.
One-to-one humanities is crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
So yeah, he was going around instigating, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" Like everyone's like ignoring him because they obviously they know what he's trying to do.
He's like, I know your game. You know, outside this trip window, I'm gonna fuck you up, but I know your game.
You're 10 days away from getting released from prison.
So don't worry, in 3 weeks I'm gonna double back. So he was instigating. And then everyone had just had enough. I think we were in drama. And you know, in drama, it's one of those, it's not a structured lesson.
It's free time.
So once the teacher puts you, sets you on a task, it's free time, it's free for all. You're doing wrestling moves, saying it's part of your Shakespeare.
Improv.
And then Shakespeare.
The Capulets and all that. But yeah, so we're doing that, and then he was in my group. And I know that he's still trying to instigate things. So I'm like, all right, let me stay away. Let me mess around with Henry and Charlotte and them and let him do his thing over there. So he's going to other groups now and he's trying to, but they're all ignoring him. And then we come to our final piece. You know, in the final piece, everyone sits at the back. So I perform my thing. Bro, this guy punches me in the arm. I said, bro, I'm gonna get you. As soon as I went down the clap, bro, I started chasing him. I chased him. You know when you're chasing him through the corridor? The teacher said, no, come back. No, I wasn't hearing it. I wasn't hearing it. Chasing him, and I got him, yeah. You know when you finally get him, I'm like, yeah. Bro, I don't provoke violence, but I'm not. I done what I had to do. I done what I had to do. Next thing you know, now same thing with you, like meeting with the pet, with mum and dad, or whatever, and they're like, yeah, because of his behaviour, we can't afford to take him on a trip. We just don't know what he's going to get to. He's a risk. He's a risk.
Flight risk,
bro. But they know that I'm not, because I'm generally I'm good.
Yeah.
Bro, for the next 3 weeks, I was begging and pleading. And you know when you see all the rest of the man, them hyping. I'm going to get the donuts on the way back.
Candy floss.
But luckily enough, my head of year saved me. Like, Fabian doesn't normally get in trouble. Let him go on the trip. When we turned up at school on the day of the trip and we saw my man going to the lesson, and you know when we're getting on the coach, everyone's in that trip.
Banging on the
window. Fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy.
Do you ever go on them away ones?
Like PGL.
Pendarren, that's what it was.
The residentials where you stay there for
I was thinking about lips.
You get wild on them trips.
You get wild.
You got the games women, you got the snooker table.
And when you don't go, was there another school there at the same time?
No, we didn't do that. We didn't mingle with foreigners.
Your school was allowed to mingle with outside the borough.
Yeah, PGL was so lit.
PGL was lit, bro.
Yeah, I
the
remember
abseiling thing.
Rock climbing. And you're probably in the woods and the forest and stuff.
It's sick, bro.
That is so
and then
crazy.
I had a disco at that. Did you have a disco at the end?
I think so,
like a prom kind of,
And I remember so it's like, this is like your first, obviously I'm Nigerian, innit? So this was like my first sleepover because you had a room and it was like 4 people. And it was like bunk beds. And it was lit because you're just with your boys. I remember when mucking about at like 12 a.m. and that's late for us at that time. Like when we're
it's
mucking
late
about.
for me now, I'm not gonna lie.
And then I remember the PE teacher, like Mr. Humphreys, he bangs on the door, bang, 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 and he's lit. Like he's lit. He's got his own life as well. He's like, shut up, you silly. He's like, shut up, you silly kid. I've had enough of you from 9 to 5, and outside of my work done, I'll kill one of you. You know. I remember he grips up my boy like that. I was like, oh shit, this guy's.
Yo, they got lit. The parents got. The teachers got lit.
They got chicking for them as well, away from their wives.
And that's when you see the scandals. You see the scandals, bro.
Shut up! I hate my wife in a minute.
You what? Yo, what?
We're just like, yo, what?
You just found out they've been a divorce.
Shut up! This is the first time I'm away from my wife, and you got a nice start. I got kicked at home. I don't like.
You never noticed that when your teachers were going through some stuff. Like,
Yeah.
You don't notice it now.
Now you see it.
Why you change up today? Like you're miserable today. They don't know that they had the message today.
Exactly, 100%. They would have been going through that. We had that with one teacher where, like, she had for some reason, everybody used to notice her ring. My science teacher, Miss Udding. Or probably Miss
Bishop or something.
Miss Bishop now. By the time Mrs. Udding was. So everybody used to notice her ring. I can't remember why. But there was a day where she came into science without the ring on. And then one girl was just like, oh my God, miss, you ain't got your ring on. What happened? Like, and the woman flipped out. She's like, shut up! Shut up to your wife! We didn't understand at the time. We didn't understand what the significance of that. She's like, shut up! I remember she was writing on the book. She was like, Miss, where's your ring? And she told her, shut up!
Because the fun is when teachers flip out though. It's too funny.
Have you ever lost it as a kid?
Bro, it's like you got to be composed in it.
Because you got
Us lot, we were so tactical with trying to. It's like you want to see that reaction from a teacher. I know you're trying to be composed, but we want to see you get sacked. We want to see it was too crazy, man. Oh my god,
that's too funny.
What about prom? Did you man have like prom, bus day?
Yeah, our
I
prom
had
was.
a prom. I had a prom in year.
Ours was on the Thames.
Same.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
On the
Same.
boat.
On the boat as well.
Oh, what?
Yo, yeah, on the boat. Yeah, that's it.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a lie.
Ours was in Wolverhampton Town Hall, bro.
Yeah.
What the?
No, but you know the budget. No. Remember, it looks nice with the.
It's a
with
wall.
the- But I get in a boat on the Thames. You man are not in the Maldives or Cannes. You are not on the Thames, bro. In July. That's crazy.
I was the first time I was wearing a suit, but I felt lit, man.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's
how
got baggy
did
suit
you
in
not
it.
go about asking your prom date out if you not had prom dates?
I had a girl that went to another school.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, this is not.
What's going on? And you could bring her to the prom?
No, I couldn't bring her to the prom.
Fuck off then.
No.
So I was saying you had a girl.
Yeah, I had a girl. I had a girl, but she went to another school. She went to school in Edmonton.
Okay.
So for the prom, I was like, I need to find someone, but it can't be someone that I can actually do a thing with. It's got to be like a bedroom. But then the bedroom can't have a date either.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up one of my close female friends. I was like, look, you ain't got no one. Your partners, it's okay. But come with me. Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember on the trip that, not on the trip, on the prom date, I've left her. So we've gone on the yacht now. And then she done her thing.
It's a motorboat.
Where's the yacht, man? And there was a girl called Misha that I liked. But she went to my school, innit? And I remember we went upstairs on the top deck where the jacuzzi was.
This guy.
And then that's when...
It's a puddle, man.
Yeah, that's when I was chatting to her. I just ended up being unfaithful that time.
You were year 11 though.
I was in year 11.
My one was funny though, because obviously I was like the cool, the one that plays sports, laid back kind of guy.
Pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
So prom was coming, like obviously again permission slips for prom because we were doing it on the Thames, on the budget, and, you know.
Chill.
Town hall is crazy. You know?
Town hall is expensive, bro.
Now I think about it, Town Hall is nuts, you know. Because I know they sent an email to them saying that.
It's free. You didn't pay rent for that. They need bodies in there.
I'm trying to send it out. That was funny. But yeah, I was just the cool, laid back kind of guy. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna get a prom date anyway. And it's getting obviously close to prom, and I'm hearing everyone's got a prom date. You're seeing people ask people out in the hall, on the lunch hall, doing all that,
the extravaganza,
the mad ones. So I'm there thinking, no, don't worry. So there's like a week left. And I'm thinking, all right, it comes to crunch time now.
Yeah, the transfer window's closing.
Let me just inquire around. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
See who's available.
I'm asking the man, I'm like, oh, what? This person got a date? Oh, yeah, she's going with... Right, what about her? She's got... you going...
He's on stragglers. You're on stragglers.
I'm thinking, now I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I found out one girl likes me. And she already had a date. So I went to her, I was like... Do you know what?
And Joe's man, Fabian's been doing this ever since. Ever since start of your story. This is Logan, right? I can't believe it, bro.
I was like, well, you got a prom date? She was like, yeah. I was like, you know, I thought it was light, innit?
That's crazy.
This guy, he's not always, when you tell him always, it's like, it's always been a thing, but it's just now I'm telling you, because I can't see you with another man.
I was like, well, you can't be going on the yacht with him. She left him fast, and then she had a pink dress, and I got the pink tie to match.
You're Drake.
She's on the wingy.
Yeah.
She's on the wingy.
I felt bad, but I had a time.
Yeah. The Fabian's the kind of guys that at the prom you look out for, like, Fabian. Who you take? Like, who do you want to?
You wait for one to pick.
Pick. Get your draft. First draft. Pick who you're picking so we can go. We can get the leftovers, please, bro. Oh, sometimes you ask Fabian, like, are you still single? Because I'm looking for someone to go to with.
That's not how you man said like the prom dates was a thing. because in my secondary school, like the prom dates weren't a thing. Like you didn't.
So everyone just went.
So you just rocked up there, and then when you went
everyone just started
But
whining.
your school was called Tom Hood, though.
Yeah.
Pause.
This is at the Catholic school.
No. This was just like a normal secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no one came through with dates, but obviously certain men were like dealing with certain people in it. So like if you were dealing with someone,
You would have messed with them.
There wasn't pressure to go and make sure that you came through with them.
Yeah.
But that slapped, because when you went there, like this is the first time most of us have like partied in it. Like,
So then it's actually like your.
Because remember, primary schools you had like dead songs. You had like S Club 7.
Dead
Don't
songs.
say dead.
S Club 7. Steps was lit.
Like an S.
That was in. That's how I know you're white. That's how I know you're white.
Primary school though.
They also had Sean Paul Get Busy. That was my first ever wine.
Craig David as well.
Yeah, bro. There was Berg 6 songs.
But they had like.
Sean Paul was doing a lot them times.
He won the clap.
Yeah.
But so obviously in secondary school, like then like the music's like you can play anything. That's the first time I ever caught a wine. On prom night. From some girl, I'm not going to say her name. But that night was lit because I won prom king that night.
Did you were prom king?
I was prom king.
You're so fucking light skinned, bro.
I won prom king, but it was mad because I was dealing with this other girl, but we broke up. And then she won prom queen that night, but we weren't talking.
Your storyline's flat.
So she was prom queen and we were prom king, and there's a picture of us.
You have to take a picture, innit? I can't believe you were prom king. That's crazy, bro.
That's prom king. I still got the trophy out. You had someone. The spider, the cobwebs are all.
Yeah, sure. I know you polish it, you prick.
The only trophy he has.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, there's no basketball. There's no basketball.
In this country.
I got bare trophies. Don't do that.
Did any of you guys have boss day?
What? Boss day? Like
Yeah.
when you go to
like
employer.
Yeah, like you.
Work experience.
Work experience.
No, don't do this. Boss day.
No, wait. No, please. There were, after work experience, you had a boss day where everybody would wear suits to school, and it's like you would do like job interviews and stuff like that. Boss day.
It's to help you with your careers
We
and
ain't got a
stuff.
boss day though.
Boss day, bro.
You come in a suit. Everyone's got a baggy suit. Because you're a boss that day, bro.
I'll be like, who's in charge of market brand?
Boss day, community hall, bro. No one applies for your school, bro.
Bro, our school's the best in the
What's your school brochure like, bro?
Our school's the best in the UK, man. Shut
That's why
up.
they had to change Brampton, fam.
Yeah, that's why it got refurbished.
That's what made it into academy.
Fucking hell, bro.
They have their prom in Dubai now, fam.
With the new PR.
Oh my days.
What was
What
boss day
happened
saying?
on boss day? What did you wear on boss day?
Nah, but boss day, you wear a suit,
Yeah.
like, and then I think it's just a day of like CV like workshops, job interviews, like
Were there
prepare.
other like employers doing that?
I think so. It just
I think we had employers.
like the whole day was supposed to be like
careers
a career fair.
Yeah, kind of like coach.
That's what we call it. That's what we
Boss day.
Chicken and chips.
Hey, yo, boss man. Yeah. 4 weeks and
4 weeks, please.
Bringing boss man to career fair is crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
to get behind the counter and start serving.
Yo, it's Pedro from Pastor Meerkat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Lads. You know which group of people have no honor, dignity, decorum, integrity?
I can name a few.
Cop blockers. I can't stand them. I call them CBs. Yeah. You know when you're about to score a goal, you're one-on-one, and then all of a sudden, before you shoot, Rio Ferdinand comes out of nowhere and then intercepts, bro.
There's always someone light skinned as well.
Always, bro. I hate them. I seriously hate them, man. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I became a cop blocker the other day, man. It was by accident, though. It was unintentional. It was unintentional. So I went out, had a couple beverages, couple tequila shots, couple rum shots, you know. Couple what?
Gunshots.
I had a couple shots in there, and as you do, normal protocol after a rave, you find a local chicken shop, find a bite to eat to soak up the alcohol, innit? So I'm walking towards the local chicken shop, and I see these two guys talking to two girls. They're underneath a bridge,
2 for 2.
2 for 2, man. 2 for 2. And I see one of the girls they're talking to, I recognise her, innit? But I'm not a cop blocker, I'm not a CB, I'm not a John Terry, so I just keep it moving, innit? I keep it moving. But she recognises me. And there's nothing I can do when she recognises me. She sees me, she pushes the guy to the side.
You're not that handsome.
I don't know what it was. Innit? I'm being dead serious. She pushes this guy to the side, runs up to me like Dwayne Chambers, and she just jumps on me, bro. So I'm now carrying her like this, man. Like this,
You can't reject. You're a gentleman.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman. I can't reject, innit?
You got to do your deadlifts with her.
Exactly. So as I'm holding her, I just took my head to the left just to see the guy that she was talking to. And this guy's vexed. He's just staring at me. He's looking into the depths of my soul, bro. If looks could kill you, this guy, I'll be in a gulag right now, bro. But fortunately, looks don't kill. But I assure you, this guy could, When I looked at his face, this guy was scared. Lord Voldemort would be scared of this guy, bro. This guy was scary as hell, And he had a full-on blacked out tracksuit as well and a side bag, So, bro, you know what that means, bro. You know, I said my nemesis, you know what that means. And because he had a full-on tracksuit, it was clear as day. He hasn't come from no rave, bro. This guy's come out to do criminal activities, bro.
He's here for the stragglers.
He's here for the stragglers. And he's curb calling. He's curb calling, and I'm about to be his first victim. It's clear, man. It's clear. So I carry on talking to the girl anyway, and then this guy walks up to us. Me more specifically, he walks up to me, and he's like, "Can't you see I was talking to the tin cuts?"
Oh, that's true.
It's true.
She's a beautiful young black queen.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said to him. I said, "Bro, be respectful, man. You can't be refer to her as a ting. There's other like gendered modifiers you could use. Like she's not a drink, innit? She's not a drink." That's what I wanted to say, That's what I wanted to say,
as well.
That's what I wanted to say, But this guy was clearly thirsty, bro. He was thirsty for her number and thirsty for my blood, bro. True. And I like my blood, innit? I only give my blood when I'm in the hospital, bro. So I was like, bro, please. Sorry about this, like. I just wanted to talk to her for a minute. I haven't seen her for a while. I'm gonna keep it stepping in a bit. But for some reason, he's taking offense for me saying you have to wait for a minute. For some reason, I don't know why he's taking offense.
You don't like
So he starts getting, he starts getting aggravated, and all of a sudden he's just like, bro, like if you don't keep it stepping now, I'm gonna poke you up. Whoa. I'm like, what?
It's not Facebook, man.
That's what he says. Then all of a sudden he starts circling around me like I'm a chair in musical chairs. Like, I didn't understand it. It might be an intimidation technique.
What the hyenas do.
And he kept saying, "Don't make me poke you up," like he had Tourette's or something. And then I'm there thinking, you know what? Does this guy really mean what he's saying? He's a true road man, because a true road man would have said pause or why after he said, "I'm going to poke you up." Bro. True. He didn't say that.
He did you though.
True. I'm not a road man though. I'm not a road man. But you know what? I was like, you know what? I can't take any risk here. So I need to talk my way out of this situation. So I'm like to him, we're on the busy streets of Liverpool Street. Like you've got hundreds of witnesses here. You're not really going to pull something out right now. And you're going to pull it out on the girl that I know. I'm not even trying to move to her, bro. You can talk to her after a minute. When I say a minute again, this guy gets even more aggravated, bro. This guy just starts switching. And then his boy, who was talking to the other girl, now steps in, so it's now 2-on-1. So I'm like, what am I gonna do in this situation? But the club is just down the road, innit? And my boys, there's two things you do after a rave. You either get a meal, or your boys are on Stragglers Lane trying to talk to girls, innit? We know you do. So I'm looking down at Stragglers Lane, and I'm trying to make eye contact with my boys to say, bro, I'm in trouble right now. Please see me. Unfortunately, I managed to make eye contact with one of them. And he sees me, he tells my other boy, he's in trouble, and they start running towards me.
I like that. I like that. Catcall.
And my boys are working professionals, innit? They're like accountants, solicitors, porn stars and that. So whoa. One of you man here are porn stars, but I'm not gonna bait you up, So they're running towards me, and my boys are they're like 6 foot tall, quite stocky as well.
Okay.
So as they're running towards me, I'm like, what can I do in this situation?
Yeah.
Why do I just start calling them random road names? I'm like, yo, killer, yo, Shanks, hold it up. These men are trying it. And as they get closer, I start saying more time. I was like, where's UMP45, bro? Where's Scar H? Where's Semtex, bro? Like, I just start saying random stuff, bro. And I swear down, I look back at these guys, yeah, and these guys leg it, bro. They leg it, man. They're not on it, bro. I knew he wasn't a true road man. As soon as he didn't say why for that, I knew he wasn't a true road man. And then me and my boy just start laughing about it. Then I remember I went to speak to that girl, and I was like to that girl, like, you saw I was in trouble here, and you just kept. She was muted, bro. She didn't say a word, man. I was like, next time I see you and you're getting moved to, I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know you from anywhere, bro. I don't know you from anywhere. And the funniest thing is, like, if she was double cheeked up, then maybe I would have. Maybe potentially lost my life for that, innit? But she had no cheeks, bro. No cheeks. Single cheeks, bro. Single cheeks, man.
But what about her heart?